Number B, where I can't get ahead and I win the game.
Well, yeah. Well, no, number one. I mean, A is usually. I mean, it's usually the same thing. Like, it haven't because I mean, I'm coaching every day, so I, mean, I see this shit every day. Most often, when people get really fed and they lose, they're just not stacking or caring about objectives enough. That's like the uh most common. But we'll see. Or B, they're just not prioritizing the right thing. Because it doesn't matter if you kill Ornn 20 times. What matters is killing Draven 20
Hmm.
times, you know?
Hmm.
But we'll see. We full cleared down. Bot dies. Nothing we could do. Crab into insta base. Um, this is nothing like quote unquote wrong with this. I do think that the logic is though, anytime you start Raptors, the only reason to start Raptors or Wolves is to be there on spawn. If you're not there on spawn, there's honestly no reason to start the Raptors, and you're better just starting red buff. Because the entire logic
Yeah,
is
that makes
I'm making
sense.
my red buff spawn later to make my Raptor spawn earlier. But if you're not there when they spawn, then what's the reason? What's the purpose of making them spawn earlier? All you're doing now is making your red buff spawn later, right?
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
also, it also funds on the risk that like technically, if Lilia is on your Raptors right now, she could sneak. She could sneak like and
Yeah.
has smite up. She could sneak them before you get there. And if you lose your respawn in camp, it's like really, 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 really terrible, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So usually anytime you do this, people just don't base. The most common thing is you just cross through mid and just start your Raptors on spawn, right? So
Hmm.
when you do Raptor spawn, you usually just do um the only way to base and be here on time is skipping crap. So you just do blue base and then you be here on time. Or B, if you do scuttle, then you just do Raptors, then Krugs, then you base, and then you instead of buying Blasting One, you'll be able to buy Blasting One and Dark Seal. It's perfect money when you do it's called what's it called, a 9 camp, when you do full clear scuttle Raptors Krugs, it's exactly 1250. So a lot of times you could buy like a 900 gold item like Faded Ashes plus a Dark Seal. It's like perfect. Or in this case, Blasting One Dark Seal, it would be 1200, right? Um,
Hmm.
so if you want to do that, you'd be able to base, and you'd be on your wolf at the exact same time, but you'd have an extra Dark Seal. Make sense?
All right. All
Yeah.
right. Give me 1 second. I
Yeah.
have to go grab something.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hello, Mr. Chad.
Hello. How are you?
Amazing.
Your voice sounds way different than yesterday.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Oh wow, I've never heard you wake up before because this is like a completely different person. Yeah, I wanted to start it a bit early because
hmm
I told you, oh, you're in call yesterday. I want to be able to
hmm
start my stream earlier because I feel like I'm missing all the East Coast people. I feel like I'm only getting
Yep, yep,
Pacific because I've been starting my
yep.
stream around like 8 p.m. my time, which is what, fucking 11 p.m. Eastern. So I want to be able to start my stream around
Yep.
like 7, which is like still kind of late for Eastern, still 10, but it's still possible to get some of them in there. You know?
Not DJing hours. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I need to always if I need to reply to people that ask for coaching.
I'm here.
All right, he's back. All right, so this makes sense to you, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Because here also when you do this, now you're in an awkward position where you're running from Krugs to Wolves, right? But if
Hmm.
you just do Scuttle, Raptor, Krugs, then base, then you're opening to Wolves like this. It's way more convenient, right? See how these straight lines, how nice these look?
Yeah.
Instead you're doing
Yeah.
this, you know?
Yeah.
You see Lydia start Dragon. So I would say right when you see this, I would look at their bot lane. Because if their bot lane's low, then there's no reason why you can't contest Dragon, right? If their bot lane's full HP, then yeah, we should give. But let's see if you look. I won't skip forward. Even though your Leona died, let's say their Draven's like half HP, Karma's half HP. You can still 1v1 Lilia on Dragon, and like half HP Draven doesn't want to leave lane to come fight. You know what I mean? So you can still look. They're still like outplay. They're still outplayable. It's one of the things where if she's also soloing it, keep in mind, anytime someone solos Dragon, at 520, they're probably going to get to like 40% HP. They're not doing this shit healthy at all. A lot of times when you finish the first dragon, when it's around like 1000 HP, like Smite does 600, so when it's around 1000, so it's close to dead, the jungle's probably around 30% to 40%. Unless you're like someone like, I don't know, Warwick or someone with a crazy lifesteal,
Hmm.
the normal jungler, like Lilia, will be around 20 to 30%, I promise you, right? So a lot of times if you just do Wolf, get level 5, she's level 4 by the way, so you'll have a low advantage, and then you just sit in this banana bush for like 10 seconds, wait for it to get low, and then just ghost Eonter her. First of all, if she's 30%, how fast do you kill her? 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 4? Give me like an approximate, in your opinion. If she's 30%.
Maybe 5 seconds.
Okay, how long does it take from Draven to get here to here?
Yeah, longer than that.
Exactly. So you see how the prio doesn't actually matter? It only matters if they're holding her hand. But as you can tell, Draven's hitting plates. He's not holding her hand. The last thing Alina wants to do is go help their fucking jungler. We know this better than anyone, right? He wants to sit in lane,
Yeah.
hit his minions, and hit plates. This guy's not unleashing dragon for him. So right now this guy did it, and I guarantee if we went through this VOD, Lia's around 20 to 30% HP, and you could have just ghosted on her, eat onto her while Draven's hitting tower, kill her, force her to flash away, and then just take over the dragon yourself. You know, if you go to a sweep point where dragons are on like 1400 HP, then it's not low enough where she can finish it. Because if you go like 900, she'll just like you don't have enough time to push her out. She'll just QW smite it, right? But if you go to this way, it's too high for her to one shot it, and it's too low for her to just like try to reset it. You know.
Yeah.
So this isn't what you did here is not bad. The trading this is like what you did here is a standard play, but it doesn't sound like I'm making it sound like you did something bad. I'm just trying to expand your mind for more options that could make you snowball harder. You know. Because yeah, it's not like some super. When I explain this, it doesn't sound like some super far-fetched, super risky thing like fucking go and contest the dragon 4v1 or some shit. You know, it's and when you break it down, it's a 5-minute, 10-second dragon. He can't do it healthily. It's impossible. You know. So yeah. Okay, go back to our full clear. Again, our game, our teammates' game is shit, but our game is fine. We're just full clearing, enjoying ourselves. Everyone's just inting. You're playing Gwen, so pre-level 6, you can't really gank anyone. Now that you're 6, now you could probably run down the Draven. But before 6, you couldn't. Even though Draven, even if Draven's like 7-0, because you're playing Gwen, you shouldn't feel like scared of him, in my opinion. Like the fact that he's 7-0 means he's probably gonna be playing overly aggressive, so he's just going to be very like intable for a shutdown, you know.
Yeah.
So
I kind of run it here. I'll be honest.
let's see, especially with like Leona CC. Honestly, you should be already happy with this. The fact that this guy flashed means the next time you go bot lane, he's guaranteed dead, right? Imagine he's ever pushed past this, like, because he's gonna eventually because it supports roaming, so that's why he's playing safe. Well, eventually, when the support comes back to lane, this guy's going to be hard pushing on our tower, guaranteed, right? Because he's like 4-0 or 5-0. He's going to be playing like a psychopath, right? So if you just base now, go Krugs, Raptors. I think you get your dagger item, the recurve bow, right? And you're gonna do Krugs, Raptors, back into Dragon in 90 seconds, and you show up to bot in 1 minute from now, literally exactly a minute from now, when Dragon spawning 1 minute 30. You're gonna be level 8 by then as well. Draven's gonna be pushing by then as well. You're gonna press, and you're just gonna run him with ult, and with him having no flash, I think it's like you guarantee. It's like to me, it's like a guarantee kill, right? Like there's no way he lives with no flash versus Gwen ult and Leona ult, because by then Leona will be level 6 as well, you know. So I think that you should just be really happy with the flash. And now, anytime in a mobile, if this guy was playing Ezreal, then maybe the flash doesn't really matter. But since he's playing in the mobile champion, Draven has no dash or anything like that. I think just accept that. Okay, his flash equals he will now guarantee die in the future. I'll get a shutdown in the future, and then off that shutdown I can carry. You know. So makes sense. Full cleared down. He took our Raptors because we died. Yeah, look, this guy had no flash. Look, how could he play versus no flash Gwen? You even missed your first ult, it doesn't matter, you see? It's like impossible.
Yeah.
Gwen versus a mobile AD carry with no flash, like Omega low moment, right? It's not even close. Yeah, okay, you get double kill, you get Dragon, nice, we're back in the game. And 11 to 6 is deceptive because the shutdown. So unironically the gold is probably around 11 to 10. Like the
Yeah.
So the game's actually pretty even. I don't mind not fighting mid when you don't have ult, but now that your ult's back up, now I think fighting's not terrible for you because you're pretty spiked right now. Nashor's, your ult's up, your ghost is up. Draven flash is, I'm pretty sure, still down for tracking. It's 13 minutes. When did he flash ball here? 9 minutes. Yeah, his flash is in. His flash is 14:30, right? So his flash is still down, and very easy to track. His flash is still down, and if you look at mid, he's look how aggressive he's pushing mid. So and you have again ult up, ghost up, Nashor's. This is you're spiked. This is as strong as you're gonna be in the early game, you know. So I think you have red buff up, which is obviously really good on Gwen because it's red buff, your auto attacker. So I think you do red. If these guys want to hit mid tower, you just E over Raptor Wall, ghost ult. If you hit Draven with your R1, he's just gonna die because he's just gonna be too slow, right?
Even if my team has no ults, though.
Leona, I mean MF. I mean it's only MF ult is up, right?
Yeah.
Velka's ult is up. Only ult that's down is Leona and Warwick, but I think that's fine. But I mean, otherwise, I mean, you're just staying top. I think it makes sense to catch like one wave because or wasn't here, but now this might be. I don't know. This is probably the only. I realistically, even though this guy has armor, this is probably realistically the only guy that you. Again, he's easy to kill in the sense that you're Gwen, you're good into tanks, and he's also building armor. But I'm talking about like the. How do you say? Actually, Loki, you could have won this 2v1. Let me watch this again. I think you have to pop Ghost. You're being greedy, no? Just fuck him and just use everything. Fuck it. You missed your R1 again. That's your second R1 this game you missed. Try to W. If you W outside of his when he throws, I don't think it will sleep you. Actually, I'm not sure how. Actually, I don't know how it works to be honest with you. I don't know. Low key, if you popped Ghost and started chasing the Lilia down earlier, not the Ornn. Honestly, either word. I think actually you do so much damage if you just pop Ghost and hard commit on one of them, you kill one of them. Either just ignore the Lilia and hard hit and just only hit the Ornn. Like here, instead of kiting left, just walk through the Lilia with Ghost, and just this guy dies to your R3 plus this Q. Then he'll just die and then you'll get Triumph, right?
Mhm.
Or B, just completely ignore this Ornn at the start here. Don't even and like use this R on Lilia, pop Ghost, and then walk through the Ornn, same logic, and just full hit the Lilia. I think you have to like just commit on one of them. You can't. Because like you did 80% Warren's HP and then you did 80% Lilia's HP, right? And all you need to get is one kill for Triumph, and then also you can't get 2v1 if you can't have two people hit you. So I actually think this is outplayable. I was gonna do a rant about how you probably shouldn't split push because Draven is super easy to kill, Karma is super easy to kill, and Ornn is obviously a tank. But in this case, because he's no MR and you are like a tank killer, I think this is actually fine to go for. You just have to play better. Also, you could just W earlier, just not even for the actual invulnerability aspect, just for the extra armor and MR, because you already lost what is it, 6% HP, and people forget.
Yeah.
Now you have 107 80 MR. What did you have before? 72 thing. This shit gives you 30 armor and 30 MR. People don't realize how much that is. Think about it this way: a cloth armor gives you 10 armor and it's 300 gold. So 30 armor is 900 gold of armor, right? And then same with MR, right? And then you got how much MR? You got 34. Oh no magic is what 15? You get the idea. Like your W is automatically like around 1600 gold worth of defensive stats. It's actually insane, right? So I think if you just probably use W at the very start of the fight, not with the intention of blocking damage, but with the intention of just being tankier, I think you'd be healthier right now. And you probably would be able to get an extra auto win on Ornn, which kills him, and then get Triumph and etc. Right? So kind of just a macro point. Okay, keep farming. I think with that ult and Olgos, you're kind of useless. I would keep trying to I would just do my top camps here, like Raptors, Red Krugs. There's nothing to sit here for. If you're gonna play the trade, like Herald for bot side, actually no, your top camps right. I would say maybe you could do red, but nah. I think that would. I'll just clear it upwards more linearly, like Gromp, Blue, Wolves, Raptors, Red Krugs. Then you could base buy Codex, because that's gonna be 950 gold. 950 is gonna be this is 600 gold. Then you have so you'll just do 6 camp base for Codex. Then you'll insta base and run straight to the bot jungle, and you'll just live in this bot jungle waiting for Dragon to spawn. I think there's no reason to skip or give your top camps, right? Because here when you go to his bot side, you're just trading. Because let's say his camps are down, but let's imagine his camps are up. You're just trading 1 for 1. You're taking his Raptors red, he'll take your Raptors red. Why trade? I feel like if he's doing the objective, you should get, you should win. You should always get 2 quadrants minimum. Okay, we play the dive. This guy Yek ults away, perfect. We buy Codex. Now we full clear down towards Dragon, but again our Raptors got taken. You want to give Dragon for? I think you're getting your deceptive. This is a problem Nate has. I think you're you just told yourself the game's in a bad spot, so I'm just going to AFK farm. But let's press tab here. Top 1 item boots, 1 item boots. Sick. Top's completely even. He's down 1 level, sure. Jungle level item and a half. Item not even. He's item and a quarter. So you're up in jungle, right? And you're gonna get level 11 off 2 camps. So you're gonna be up a level as well. Mid, item and a half, item and a half. Mid's exactly even. So top's exactly even, mid's exactly even. Actually, technically your mid's up a level as well, right? Bot lane, item plus cloak, item plus Dirk. So AD carry is actually even this game too. Maybe Draven's about wherever he's about a base, we'll see him. But again, even if Draven has a full second item, I don't think that matters because we've already seen what you could do to Draven when you have ult and Ghost up, right? And then support, the only one that's down item is support, but it's also the least important role in the game. So I think you guys are actually completely fine to take this fight. Yes, maybe you're not spiked. Ripmaker is your second spike, but I don't know, you're pretty strong as well. And also, it's also important that you also have terrain control because they just played for Herald, so they were sitting on top side the last 2 minutes, so they have zero vision of bot jungle. This is all blind for them, right? So I feel like you could be here down right now, sitting in the bush, holding control, maybe looking for this Echo who has no ult. You could run him down, right? Or just just chill here. And I don't know. I think there's no reason why you can't take this 5-5. But because I mean, you see what happened. I mean, it's like hindsight, but your team takes the 45 and they win the 45. So if you're there, you'd get to get the dragon. Obviously, if you ask me what's worth more, a tier two towers or dragon, obviously 2 towers worth more. But you never, if they don't kill your entire team, you never get the second tower. Ornn would base and just go top, and you're not gonna get tower in front of him. So like the only reason why you get the second, you can't say, oh, I gave dragon for second tower because you never get the second tower if your team doesn't magically win a 45. So that's like a unrealistic way to look at it, right? Sorry, 1 second. So I mean, this ends up being really fucking good for the game. I assume you're going death cap. That's why you didn't base. Yeah, you just want a large run. I would say before you base, do the math. Like here, you could do the math, realize that you don't have item, and then I would do either a Gromp or the top scuttle and then base, right? Because this is like really bad to do. Basing, getting one camp, then basing again. It's just, I think it's just like right now. Let's say you were on map instead of basing, and they're sieging with us 4.
Yeah.
Ult up.
I mean, I
Ghost
wasn't
up.
planning to base until I saw MF base, and I'm like, I might as well sync my recall with MF
Oh.
because it's going to be like anywhere on the map's like gonna.
I don't mind that as much then, but I also think that if you weren't planning on basing, then staying on the map with 1200 gold is still this much gold is still not good, right? It's still, no matter what, basing, it's like both are bad. Basing, not being on the map, and then also sitting on the map with 1200 gold, they're both equally bad. The fix is just not basic. Just do the math here, realize, oh shit, I need 100 gold, more gold. It's fine. I'll green my base for thing because it's not like my team's looking to fight anyways. Vilcos isn't base. MF Leon no ult, etc. You know what I mean? Because here, I think if you're not basing and you're here and they're sieging mid earlier, like even now, again, I think you're just so anti-fighting. I think again, early game makes sense. The game was 1-6, everyone's losing, sounds good. The game is stabilized. It's 13-13, plus it's fake again because we've gotten a huge shutdown. So ironically, it's probably 13 to like 18 in gold value. You know, we're actually up kills, and you're obviously up XP. And I see these guys sieging mid. I'll do like Red or Raptors, do like a camp or 2, right? And if these guys fight mid, I want to E over this wall, pop Ghost, ult to just start forcing my lead. Like you have a huge lead, you want to be a part of fights. The last thing I want to do is just let my team do their own thing. You know, because they try 1-4 here. I swear to God, if you're doing red buff, as you're doing red buff, you notice they're fighting. You over the structure wall. I think you're getting a quadra kill. The game's over. Like if I'll pause. If you see this, I want you to imagine you pop Ghost, you over this wall. These guys are all dead. No, they're all just dead. You kill 3 kills, you get this mid tower, you'll get his bot camps, you'll base, you'll have second large rod, and then you play for Otacon, and boom, the game. I think you'll just snowball the game to oblivion. I think it makes sense to trade and leave your team on their own, to get a lead. But once you have that lead, now it's your responsibility to use your lead to impact the map. Does that make sense? Because you finally get here, look, I mean, I was right. You're literally running them down, but by the time you get here, half your team is dead, right? So now it's a 3-for-3. You guys went even. I think if you're earlier, 2 of your teammates probably live, and now it's a 1 for, it's like a super winning fight. So it's still, TLDR still end up being good, just late. So either A, look at the map more, or B, press tab more, realize, okay, my team is actually not that behind. I can play with them. If you press tab and your team's all,
I feel like I'm just so adverse to fighting.
Yeah, if your team's 1 item and their team's 3 item, I agree. Then right now you're playing perfectly. If you press tab and your entire team is down 2 items, I want you to know you're playing perfectly. But that's not the case. Make sense? Ignore your team if they're super behind. Don't ignore them if they're even or ahead, and you're ignoring them when they're not behind. That's all it is. Oh, nice. Do top cam space for death cap. Now you're a god. Play for Otacon. Perfect. You are literally fucking god. By the way, this pick is fine, but also just keep in mind there's no rush. MF's
Mhm.
basing, Leon is dead. Just keep in mind when you're going for this, you're opting in through a 3v4. I think you're strong enough to win a 3v4. I'm just letting you know that like if you're, you know,
Yeah.
it's don't feel the need to have to ult. Like even just not ulting and chunking this guy to half HP, like with just EQ autos. If he's half HP, that's already a win. And then you just pull Otacon with the emphasis that, okay, their top laner is half HP, so we have HP advantage. Because I think it's so funny to say. I think you're also important. I think you're also worth more than one kill. Normally, I'd say like getting a kill is awesome because there's something more OP in league than a number advantage. But in this case, your ult's like so important to your team fights, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah. W. Oh, you walked it. I think if you keep walking up, you might dodge his W. We'll see. Yeah. I just rushed. Like even after you kill Ornn, you can still just chill. Like even again, MF's not here, Leon's not here. They're gonna
Yeah.
go kill Herald. I think here you could. The Ornn's there for 24 seconds, right? Not and also people don't think about this. He's there for 24, but in reality, how long does it take for a walk from Fountain to Otacon? Like 15 seconds, right? So he can't be here
Mhm.
for 40 seconds, right? How long does it take you to kill Otacon? Around what, 15 seconds with Nashers? So that means you have what, 25 seconds of free time. So you have 25 seconds where you can go like do Grump or do Blue and then come back or push a bot wave out, wait for MF to come, wait for Leon to come, and then 25 seconds from now, then you pull it and you'll still be 45. But right now you pull right now, you're not even 45. It's actually a 4v3. There's actually 4 of them and 3 of you, and it's 4v3 plus you have no ult and no ghost. So it's actually just a bad. It's just again you're just rushing. You know, it's 4v3, so you're in a number disadvantage fight. Plus your no ult or ghost, plus your warrior is half HP. So I think you need to just chill. Go do some camps, wait for your teammates to show up. So it's funny when your team's grouped as 5, or I guess as 4, you don't want to fight, and now your team's not grouped at all, and now you want to fight with them. It's like backwards, right?
Yeah.
Because you're picking them, but like I mean, yes, they could come, but I also it makes sense. Like there's a Herald mid, and MF's thinking, oh, let me clear this Herald so I can save our mid tower, and then I'll come to the fight. You know, no rush. And Leona, she just respawned. Leona couldn't have been here any earlier. She respawned, and even if she ran straight to bot instead of being here right now, she'd be here right now, which is still too late, right? So Leona
Mhm.
was just dead, and AD carry is saving our mid tower, which honestly is not that terrible play because she's MF, so she'll always she's really fast. Once she clears mid, then she'll come. You know. So and the MF comes and she wipes them. So imagine if we just follow at this MF, you know. So far, if I had to give any like takeaway from this game, like I would just say look at the map more, like map awareness, and play with. Don't ignore your team as much if their items are good. Cause I look at my AD carry right now, 2.5 to 2.5. My AD carry is fucking strong. My mid laner, same thing, 2.5 to just 2 items. My mid's up an item. My AD carry is even items. My AD carry is up a level. My mid's even. The only person I wouldn't play with if I was you is Top. Top's the only guy that's useless. 2 items, 1.5, down a level. And in that fight, he was a part of that fight. So you're fighting with the only guy I wouldn't want to fight with, you know?
Mhm.
So realize I guess not identifying winning lanes, identify like strength in your teammates and look to play with them and no one else. Okay, let's watch this dragon fight. Pop ghost early, nice. I think your R1 usage all game has been bad. Your first 2 ults you missed your R1 this game. It was top 1 and another one was bot lane. And now this one you didn't miss it, but I don't really care about using it on this piece of shit. I'd rather use my R1 once I'm closer here to like max range on this guy to slow him. I would say this is like terrible usage because you could also argue that you're charging it up so you have R2 and R3, which is more damage. But I think you don't. You could just use it normally. I mean, obviously that fight was good. You just ran them down, killed them, got dragon, get Otacon. Nice. Looks fucking good. Let me speed up the. Let me just go to the fights now. Anytime I'm sitting into like, oh, and now if I was you and I see my Luna walking in the jungle, I'm spam danger pinging, spam conjure pinging, spam pinging how much gold I'm sitting on, spam pinging I can purchase item. You know, if I'm you, I'm not looking to
Mhm.
fight with 2,000 gold in my inventory. I'm spam pinging them to run away and then looking to base. But your team looks like they won the fight before you even got here, so God bless. Yeah, I mean they just died before you even got here, and then you got here, you cleaned up. I would start Baron on spawn. You're playing Gwen with Nashers and Deathcap. They're 2 dead. Dragons, it spawns in 7 seconds. Just literally instant start this shit. I think their jungles, not the jungle. I mean, they're think about who's dead on your team. Their team. The most useless member on your team is dead, and support's dead. For them, it's their mid laner and their AD carry, right? So they have 2 carries
Mhm.
dead. You have a tank and a support dead. This 3-3 is not even close. You wipe them, right? And I'm pretty sure they're super slow on the map because what's it called? Like they're just basing right now, or they're low because you guys just want to fight. So and yeah, you see Ornn right side. So you see Ornn probably here, fucking one HP or something. I would just look to. You could probably 2-mana with either one of them. With MF or thing, you have a sweeper. You can sweep all of it. There's a good chance this is all like no vision. So you could probably just sneak it. You know, I think it's a creative play. I think anytime you're playing a champ like Gwen, there's only like 5 champs in the game that fucking Omega shred Baron and jungle, and Gwen's one of them. Like she like disgustingly shreds it when she has Nashor's, right? So any opportunity to sneak it or burst it should be thought about. Here, Echo's dead. If you didn't notice, look how far up he is. There's no top towers.
Yeah.
No, it's water kills. I mean, this should work because yeah, look at that. Holy fuck. Not worth if you die though, but I don't think you'll die. So we'll find out. All right, Baron. Time to Baron. We got the AD carry. I'd yeah heal off a camp or something. But if I'm you again, I'm just spam pinging Baron. Look, 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP, dead. I know you're low, but full. You could go heal off like one camp, or you honestly, if someone's taking the Baron, you'll literally heal off the Baron, you know. Um, so again, if I'm you, I'm spamming Baron this entire time. There's no excuse we don't ping or get Baron here. That's why you're not. That's why the games aren't ending. There's the best ways to end games. Either A, stack dragons, which you couldn't have done early because you were trading them, or B, the second you get any pick in mid late game, you're spamming Baron. Even though you're getting a pick on their support, there's nothing more OP in league than no advantage. So you just spamming Baron with a 45 team fight, you know. Because now you guys die and watch they're gonna do Baron, and then this game stalls out 20 minutes probably. You see? Yeah, boom. Now they have Baron. It's a fucking mess. So you have to be way more. You have to be thinking about Baron way more. Baron's fucking OP. It's the best way to close out games.
Do you reckon he should also temp by Medjai's here? Because I think he had 1150 on base.
When?
Or was it
Yeah.
slightly less?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't have enough. No, he doesn't have enough. And he's
Oh yeah, 20 short, yeah. Yeah.
also I wouldn't buy Medjai's if I was him because he has his last item. So I would just sold Darksteel here
Yeah,
for
fair.
like a full item once he has enough money.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're all dead because we're fucking OP.
Permit champ is OP. 3 health bursts to strike.
Yeah,
on
I
those.
wouldn't buy Medjai's. You're so close to. Like, I mean, I don't want you to go to Spain, but for example, Darksteel, you saw Darksteel's 120 gold, I think. So right now you're actually at 200, 2,700, and like so you're literally 200 gold from like a full this item, you know. And then like there's
Mhm.
there's other items you could buy as well. So if you're like you're literally if you kill these 5, if you don't even base right now, there's nothing to base for. There's no dragon to fight for. There's no way you're sieging there, right? So basically, when the games are like this, you're basically just limbo till Baron spawns. You're basically just doing nothing for 3 minutes, hoping no one gets caught, and just waiting for the Baron to spawn, and then whoever gets the Baron wins the game. So I would literally just not even base here. Just go and do Gromp, Blue, let's do all 6 camps, 600 gold, so then you'll have 3,000 gold. Then you start Dogs here, you'll have 200. 300, you can buy any item in the game. You can buy full Shadow, you can buy full Zanyas, you could buy whatever the fucking item you want. Any item, Banshees, any item the
Mhm.
Rylai's if you want, any item you desire. If you want, you could just go Randuin's last item, so Draven will never kill you. That's not even a bad idea. Because if you look, press tab, the only person that can kill you this game is Draven, right? So if you want, either
Yeah.
A, you just go Shadow, a full AP item, no problem. Or imagine you just go Randuin's. This guy will never kill you now, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, either way, any item you want, but there's no like a complete item is always gonna be better than Medjai's. That's not even like debatable, you know. And you could easily have the full item here. Yeah, I mean, late game we're just babysitters. You're actually pinging this time, so I like it. Before you weren't really pinging your team at all. Nothing to even really be farming for. Again, they still have no advantage on the map. There's 2 of us dead, and only one of them dead. So ult instantly. Q ult. Oh, that fucking healing. Alright, you're chilling. Okay, Lily is dead, so we should be spamming a Baron on spawn. Nice, perfect, finally. Just insta pull. Yeah, you could just solo easy. Boom. We could have done this 10 minutes ago, right? Like literally, we could have done this 10 minutes ago. And now I should we just ace them and then we win the game or what? Oh, we lost this fight. How the
No,
fuck?
we get aced.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's watch this fight. Okay. I mean, okay. Watch this again. I mean, same example with the R1. Like you're using R1 Ornn again. Like I do not give a fuck about this Ornn at all. All 3 ults are going on Draven or Echo. The only people that actually matter. Even Karma is good to kill because she's enabling Draven. You know. Yeah, just over. I think this fight's just over chasing Karma. Echo's going crazy in her back. The second Draven dies, we did our job. Now time to kill. Like their carries are in order. It's Drave, then Echo, then Lilia, and then you'll kill the other 2 guys. So, but since it's the second
Mhm.
Draven dies here, all right, sick. Who's next carry priority? Is it where's Echo? Where's Lilia at? You know, that's just has to be what your thought process is. The same way how you guys dove Draven and killed him, Echo dove your backline and killed him. It's the same. It's the same thing. Yeah, we bought sold Magi's for Shadow Flame. Nice. This point in the game as well, like I like never really like Sorks on Lilia. I didn't mention anything earlier because you're snowballing. But at this point in the game, I would definitely sell Sorks for like a Swifties or Mercs because you're just getting kited every fight if you can, right? Or at this point, even once you have enough money, you can sell Sorks for like a movement speed item like Dead Man's or Force of Nature or something like that. Sorks don't really do anything. You even have Void Staff, so like you don't need any extra magic fun, you know.
Yeah.
If you really want, it sounds fucked up. You could sell Sorks for Shield Break just for these Karma shields. Because look at that.
Dude, these Karma shields are insane. This champion's busted. What the hell?
5 item enchanter. Yeah, sad game. I mean, you played well. I really would say this in this game that in early mid game, you could definitely fight with your team more. I think press tab more and just be objective if they're ahead, if they're behind, except right. And then, I think you could when you pull Baron way earlier. I think you could have if you got the first Baron instead of losing the first Baron, you could have maybe closed out this game and they would never have scaled this hard, right? In later, I would say to have more prioritization on their carries. And then the last one was like the build stuff. I didn't have any crazy pathing or decision making for you. It was mostly stuff like that. Any questions at all?
Okay.